Girl, you are picture perfect, perfect vision in my eyes. Girl, you are picture perfect, a perfect vision. Yes, you are.
All right, so welcome back to Besties and Brunch. Great. This week we're talking about your bestie. You love them, but their mate you hate. What do you do?
I say support them unless it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What's crazy? Domestic violence.
Yes. Or shoot, like I saw them tonguing down somebody at a restaurant. You know, these.
Is that for real?
Right. They're just scenarios, ambiguous scenarios. However, you know, I have just learned from the past that you just have to be supportive. You know, you just have to be supportive.
Yeah, sometimes in situations when you do tell people, you know, it's I haven't been in this situation personally, but I've heard people say like, you know, I told my best friend and now she's mad at me.
Yeah.
You know, I told my friend and now she's upset with me because she thinks X, Y, and Z. You know, so you do have to be cautious about what you say. But I think for me, I would say something to my friend, not necessarily like about disliking the person, but just making sure that she was okay in a relationship and kind of feeling her out and trying to see what she thinks about her mate. I mean, obviously just because somebody is with someone doesn't mean that they are truly like completely invested in that person. Mm-hmm. So just trying to have that conversation with her and seeing like what her thoughts are. And then
I wouldn't give my input about what they should do unless it was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm listening. Tell me what's going on. You know, what do you think about it? What do you think you should do? What's going to be your next step? Because you don't want to tell them something to do, and then the next minute they don't do it, and you're like, okay, well,
right.
Or they do it and then they like blame you
right,
for the outcome of the
exactly.
situation. So
And get mad at you. What if your friend is a guy? Would it be the same thing?
I feel like it would be easier to
Yeah.
I won't say so regardless.
Yeah.
And that's only because
Mother hands.
well no, that's only because there are very few people I dislike. So if I don't like you, or especially if it's extreme like hate, then that's a problem. And I know, but I'm gonna support my friend either way. But I'm gonna let you know, just so you know, I'm not gonna be buddy.
So it's gonna be
but I'll well maybe.
They come in the house with a barbecue. Hey girl, I mean, hey nigga.
That's gonna be
Right, not the eyes.
She has to bring him.
No, I would be respectful. I'll be cordial, but I think if it's a guy friend, I really won't have a problem. I definitely will. It probably would be easier for me to say, like, yo, girl, are you happy? Are you sure?
I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, we're adults.
Absolutely.
And every person has to choose and live life that's for them. So I do think it's important that as a friend, because it can create blockers in your friendship. You know, if you aren't expressing how you feel as it relates to their relationship. But after you've expressed it, all you can do is to blow it.
Exactly.
Because it's their life to live, and you make choices that are best for you, and they have to do the same.
And the only person that's gonna live that life is that person.
Right, exactly.
You know, so.
And I think too, friends are listening. You know,
Oh,
they may not process or like that. Their actions may not reflect what they heard immediately, but sometimes it takes me hearing you say it, me thinking about it, me weighing the options, and then coming to that same conclusion, or maybe a different conclusion. But sometimes it's like I hear this point of view, and I need to process it. I need to see is that true in my relationship? I need to give it some time. Is that is this not gonna work for me? Does this not match with what works for me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she right.
And in that same tone, when you have friends, when we are coming to each other around, food and talking with one another about our lives, if we are going through something, that's where you share it at. You know,
Right.
we don't necessarily always share the good.
Mhm.
We're sharing about the difficult things we're going through because we're looking for that guidance. So you may only see one perspective of the relationship because that's what they're sharing with you
Exactly.
and needing your input on. So
Yeah.
you just have to be cautious about how much energy and how much advice you give people.
Yes.
And that's why
Yeah.
I personally don't give advice. I just talk and try to get the person to figure it out for themselves. Because they ultimately people already know what they want to do.
Yeah.
They already know what they want to do.
Yes.
And
Confirmation.
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
you know, and so me trying to tell them what to do is pointless.
Well, that was a good conversation. So until next week, but let us know what you think. What are your thoughts? How do you handle situations like this?
Yeah, we always love to hear from people.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You're better, baby. One time. I couldn't draw.